Hello guys, welcome back to the Matthew Moore podcast. Hope you're all doing well. I'm your host as always, Matthew. Welcome back to the podcast for another week. Now this week I am on my own. I don't have Brooke with me this week because Brooke is away staying over at her grandmother's and grandfather's house for the night. So Brooke told me to say hello to you all out there because she couldn't actually make it to the podcast this week. So I'm on my own this week, guys. I'm shooting from the hip. I'm sitting upstairs here in my home on a Wednesday night, a very cold and wet Wednesday night because the weather here in Northern Ireland is absolutely horrendous compared to what it was like a few weeks ago. But yeah, hey ho, it's typical Northern Ireland weather, so it is. But yes, guys, on tonight's podcast, I've got a couple of things I want to talk about. Also talk about the vlogs this week. It's been pretty decent this week with the vlogs. I've just finished recording today's vlog, which is a bit of a disappointing vlog today because Lewis and I were supposed to go out today, but obviously it's not the case now because obviously the beautiful weather here in Northern Ireland has stopped us from doing what we want to do today. But hey ho, still got a vlog coming up soon after this podcast, guys, so stay tuned for that. If you'd like to get in touch with the podcast for next week's episode or future episodes in the future, you know how to do it by now. Of course, you can contact us by the email, which is matthewmooreyoutube@mail.uk. Also, you can contact me on Twitter @MooreOfficial81. Instagram, you can give me a follow on there as well, which is Matthew Moore Official page. And also, if you go onto Facebook, search Matthew Moore YouTube, you can find my Facebook page, which you can smack the like button. A lot of people out there have been trying to add me on my personal page, but that's only for personal friends and family. But if you want to go and contact me regarding the vlogs or anything like that there, you can contact me on the fan page. Anyway, this week for vlogs has been rather interesting. Sorry, I'm just trying to pick something up here while I'm sitting here trying to record this podcast. Yeah, it's since last week, so we've pretty much done a vlog nearly every day. What can I say? It's been quite an adventurous week this week, so it has. Lewis and I done a bit of gardening work, as you probably saw in the vlog the other day. We've had trips to home base this week. We've done a live stream of Fortnite this week. Lewis got a nice surprise with a framed Belfast Giants shirt. So yeah, it's been a pretty adventurous. Obviously, Lewis was out on the skateboard quite a bit this week as well. So the vlogs this week have been quite good. I mean, starting from the last one where I surprised Lewis there on Saturday with I sent off his Belfast match-worn shirt from a Belfast Giants player to be framed, and it was sent off and it's been framed and it's now up on his bedroom wall. If you haven't saw that vlog where you see his wee face when he's all happy, you can go back and check that out. We also done a stream the other night of Fortnite, which, to be honest with you, is quite a frustrating game. Fortnite, to be quite honest with you, at the minute is not my cup of tea. Now I know a lot of my viewers on YouTube out there have been asking me to play Fortnite. Lewis has been in my ear, filling my ear for weeks about it, asking me to play Fortnite on a live stream. We tried it the other night and he was kind of really frustrating me. So he was in my ear, "Daddy, go here, Daddy, go there." If you go back and watch the stream, you'll see yourself. It's I said to him at one point, I said, "Lewis, do you know there's a big black bin out there I can put you in?" But no, it was good fun, so it wasn't. It was good interacting with some of you guys as well. Thank you very much for all your messages throughout the live stream. But that was good communicating with you. I think a couple of the guys actually played with Lewis and myself on one point. But we had a bit of a problem halfway through the stream. We got cut off because we had an internet problem. Well, the internet provider decided to do some maintenance work to the line for 7 to 8 hours, and we didn't have any internet until the next morning, which kind of sucked. But hey ho, it was all good, so it was. You know, spend time with you guys online playing some Fortnite. It was quite entertaining, so it was. Then on Sunday we went and seen Mum and Dad on the vlog. Lewis was playing with Mum and Dad's dog. Lewis out with a skateboard again. That skateboard is really doing my head in a minute. Everywhere we go at the minute, come take a skateboard. Dad, please come and take a skateboard. It's like, Lewis, please, can't take a skateboard everywhere with us, you know. But Dad, I gotta take a skateboard. I'm trying to learn new tricks. It's like, I understand that, Lewis, but like, you know, when we go to the supermarket, you can't really carry a skateboard everywhere with you. He took it out today and it was just disaster. But anyway, he loves a skateboard, and that was on Sunday. And then we've done some gardening. That was quite fun on the vlog. Where we went out the back garden. Got bless his cotton socks. He did go out and try his best. I left the part of the garden for him to cut, and he tried his best, and he worked his backside off for me. I mean, he helped me, you know, round the garden, like tidy up and stuff, and empty the grass into the bin, and do all different things that he was doing. And he worked his ass off for me. God love him, and he earned himself some extra pocket money, and he had, well, pretty much he deserved every penalty. He helped me do the front guard and all too as well. So he was tired. Plus, most importantly, he was glad to get on because the grass was cut and he could go out and play football on what he calls his pitch in the back garden, as you've probably seen on the vlog. That's what he calls it. So you know what he's like. If you watch the vlog, you know what he's like. He's desperate. So he is. I'm going to answer some of your emails shortly as well. I've got some emails through this week. I mentioned it in last week's podcast. If you haven't saw the advertisement for the Liverpool part they're doing for Sky Sports advertising the new season, don't forget to check out that advertisement. I've retweeted it on my Twitter page where you can see Brooke Lewis and I in the vlog. Actually doing our celebration during the Liverpool Man City game during the Champions League run last year. You actually see us in the Sky Sports advert. So and a lot of people have been congratulating us on that and sending me messages throughout the week and saying, look, you're on Sky Sports. So yeah, guys, thank you very much for that. Yeah, it's going to be a pretty busy week coming up in this week for us. As I've been saying to you for a while, this podcast is obviously recording Wednesday, but this coming Saturday, Lewis and I are off to Dublin. At the minute, as we record this podcast, Arsenal are playing Chelsea in Dublin at the Aviva Stadium, but this coming Saturday, Lewis and I are off to Dublin to watch Liverpool versus Napoli at the Aviva Stadium on Saturday. We've got really cool seats on the halfway line, so this Saturday's vlog is going to be absolutely epic because Lewis and I are going to be taking the camera down to the game this Saturday and recording the best of the trip. So stay tuned for that. We're going to watch that game. Lewis is really excited because the new goalkeeper for Liverpool is making his debut, Alisson. So looking forward to seeing that. And Alexander-Arnold come back into the fold as well this week for training. And obviously Salah will be there, Mane will be there. I don't think Bobby Firmino will be back yet, but Keita will be there. And all the other new signings as well. So Lewis is really looking forward to that, especially seeing Alisson, the keeper, because you know he loves being a goalkeeper. So that's Saturday, and then we're home that night. We're not staying down there on Saturday night. We're going home with the boys from Belfast Cop who are organising a fan bus, fan bus to the game. Which I want to give a big shout out to my friend Willie Sale from the Hornwood Welders youth setup, who got Lewis and I a seat on the bus for this coming Saturday, which I'm looking forward to. So we are heading down from Lavery's. We're heading to Belfast to Botanic, and then we're getting off to go to meet them at Lavery's. We're departing from Belfast at 11 o'clock on Saturday morning. So if you're at the game this Saturday in Dublin, you want to come over and say hello, come and say hi. We'll be there, Lewis and I. Back home on Sunday. We're not going to do very much on Sunday, guys. And then on Monday morning, bright and early, the four of us are up. Andrea, myself, Brooke and Lewis. If Andrew's fully recovered, it's because, by the way, Andrew's been suffering with the flu bug all week, which you probably saw in the vlog. We haven't really had her in the vlog this week much because she's been down with the flu. God love her, she's been suffering, so she has. I think she's at the last tail end of it, so Andrew's on the mend. But on Monday morning, guys, bright and early, the four of us are on the ferry once again. Yes, I know we're off to Liverpool again because we're going to the game on Tuesday night at Anfield, where Liverpool's playing Torino. And the seats that we have are just absolutely epic seats. Front row, right behind the centre of the goal, the Cop. I mean, you couldn't ask for any more than that, could you? We're going there this Tuesday night. Lewis again bouncing because he wants to go. He gets to see the goalkeepers up front, or up close, sorry. And we're going to the girls' first team game. They've never actually they were there for a Legends game, but they've never actually been for a first team game. So they are absolutely excited about that. Andrea especially, because she's hoping Bobby Firmino's back by then, because that's her favourite player. So that's on Tuesday. Wednesday, guys, we're there till Thursday. So we're home on Friday morning we're home. I think we are from Friday morning as far as I know, because we're leaving. We're home on Thursday evening. Sorry, apologies for that. And then, we're recording the podcast, we're over there, by the way, because I'm going to explain how we're going to do it in just a minute. But the following Saturday, not this Saturday, but next, the Welders start their new season. They play home to Carrick Rangers, and then that night, Lewis and I are off to Liverpool again, because we're going to the West Ham game, which is at Anfield again. So 3 games in 8 days, guys. And I've had a lot of you haters out there saying, like, oh, where's he getting all the money for these games and all, blah, blah, blah. More on our incident I want to talk about later on in the podcast here as well. But yes, we're going to 3 games in 8 days. So, and some of the guys, some of the viewers actually who have been tweeting me saying that they're going to be on that same boat going to the West Ham game, I think it is. Want to come up and say hello if you're listening? Yes, certainly. I'll come and hang out, say hello. It's great to meet the fans. I'm looking forward to meeting you on the boat, having a chat. I think one of you are going with your dad as well. It'll be great to meet him as well. Have a chat, get to know you guys, and talk about football. These are Liverpool fans, which is even better because we've got loads to talk about football and stuff. So I'm looking forward to that, to meeting some of the viewers on the boat, going to the Liverpool game. So I really can't wait for that. So it's going to be a busy, busy week. So it is. And also this week, guys, which I'm probably going to get a lot more of the trolls out there again to slobber. Tomorrow, which is Thursday, I'm getting myself a new laptop. I've been saving for a little bit again, and I've ordered myself a new laptop because the computer that I use for my editing is a Mac Mini, which is a Mac. But obviously I can't cart that a bit with me everywhere, and I can't steal Andrea's laptop all the time because she plays her games on it. So I've ordered a new laptop, which is coming tomorrow. Pretty much, it's a really good laptop. I'm looking forward to getting my hands on it, guys. It's gonna be it's worth every penny, and it's fast, and it's exactly what I need, especially when I'm the football season, when I'm away, especially with the trips we'll have to do this season, the likes of, Fermanagh and all them different places this season, Castle Dawson and all them, or Castle Derg, sorry. Long trips back in the bus, so it can give me an opportunity then to plug in the camera to the laptop on the go and get the highlights done before I step through the door. And when I come home, I can just basically publish it straight online on YouTube, which is good. So yeah, I've been doing for that there. But yeah, it's going to be a pretty chaotic week this week, and it's going to be busy, but it's going to be good. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to meeting some of the viewers this week, and I'm looking forward to the football matches this week, and tomorrow night as well, Thursday night. I've got a kit launch to go to tomorrow night, weather permitting, of course. The Welders are launching their brand new kit, so you'll probably see that on my Instagram, my Twitter and Facebook regarding the Welders kit launch. And tomorrow night, which I'm about to do a special production video, also up there to create some stuff for Twitter regarding goals and stuff like that. There, like boys in the new kit and stuff like that, pictures and whatnot. So, guys, I know I've been rambling on here, but it's going to be a pretty chaotic week this week. But it's going to be something fun, and my phone's beeping again. I keep forgetting to turn my phone on silent whenever I record a podcast. But no, I'm looking forward to this week. It's going to be really cool, and yeah, it's pretty much a really chaotic week. Now, there's one thing I do want to bring up on this podcast. Now, guys, I know I've been saying about this. I'm not going to talk about it no more. But there's a couple individuals out there who think they're funny. And I'm not going to name any names. I was on Twitter earlier on talking to people about this, certain individuals, not just one person, a couple of individuals who think they're funny. And I want to address this matter now and clear this matter up, because to be quite honest with you, I'm getting a little bit, excuse my language, but I'm a little bit pissed off with all this. There's a couple of wee trolls out there who've been targeting abuse for me and my family for a couple of years now on social media, right back to the days when I worked for Bangor Football Club. Now, I'm not naming any names, guys. I'm just going to say it here now. Setting up fake accounts on social media platforms to try and target abuse. And I talked about this in the vlog before, but going on and telling the biggest pile of crap, taking a year out of their life to go on to their Twitter page, and I have numerous amount of screenshots for proof of this. For example, one today, I this fake account, it looks like a fake account to me. I publicised the screenshot of it today to show the people who say that I am talking nonsense about trolls and stuff like that, to basically show them and show a couple of screenshots. I have loads of them. Every tweet that I put out, everything I put out about whatever it is, these people just seem to come in and say, they come up recently here, and this really grinds my gears. When you say things like this, it really pisses me off. Saying, oh, Matthew Moore's a benefit sponge, and Matthew Moore's this, and he's doing this and that, and let me tell you something, guys. I've said this before on the vlog. I work for a living. Yes, I do a bits and pieces for the Welders, but I have other jobs that I do as well, okay? And I also look after my son, who I told in the vlog before, who was diagnosed with ADHD. Now, I look after my son and my daughter as well, and I look after them, and I also work from home. And the reason why I work from home is so I can look after and attend to my son and my daughter. Let me tell you something, guys. I've been through a lot of personal crap in the last 5 years. I'm currently at the moment going through a divorce, which I'm going to talk about in just a wee second. I'm going through a divorce at the minute, which is very messy and very upsetting and emotional, and other personal things I'm going through as well. My children have been through hell the last 5 years, and for you little scumbags to go onto social media and basically make false accusations against me, my family, and don't say you don't have mentioned my family, because you have. Every tweet that you've put out has been screenshotted and kept for evidence. At the end of the day, guys, I've said this in the vlog before about my daughter being bullied. My daughter's had to move school because of trolls like you. Going online, this is the funny thing that makes me laugh the most. These people have blocked me on Twitter. They mouth off about me and tweet me and tag me in the tweet, even though they blocked me. So they'll have actually got another fake account so they can go on and check my tweets, then go back in again to the conversation who they've been tweeting with. And like, for example, a fan or something like that tweeting me and coming in and leaving a nasty comment, think that I can't see it. Even though my friends and and people who follow me on, who are good close personal friends of mine, see these tweets and screenshot it and send it to me because they know the abuse that I've been through as a father and also as a person who is in the public eye. Like, for example, not just because of my YouTube channel, because of the job I do for, obviously, in the football side of it. You know, and even fans of Bangor Football Club coming in and giving me a hard time for years. You know, hypathetic are you? Coming in, even when I was doing work for in the football side, but even for the welders too, you know, I've been writing a match report and I forget to put in a comma in or an apostrophe or whatever, and they're like, oh my God, grammar police? Seriously, guys, you know, you need to get yourselves a life. Honestly, you know, some of the stuff that you're saying online, you know, saying that some of them, not in particular, some individuals were saying like, Andre's bullying my children, and you know, I'm not looking after my children correctly, and I'm a benefit. I suck all these benefits out of the government, and you know, I don't work, and the taxpayers pay for all my trips to Liverpool, and blah blah blah, and all this. Excuse my language, BS. You know. I could go on forever, guys, but again, at the end of the day, it's now got to the stage where I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to weed you out one by one, whether it be through courts or police or whatever. Even one person tweeted saying that the PSNI should arrest me and prosecute me for what I'm saying about Bangor Football Club. Let me tell you something, guys. I left Bangor Football Club for reasons that are my own personal reasons, because I didn't agree with what I was wanting to be done at the club now, what they wanted me to do, and I wanted to do more, and I didn't agree with what they wanted, so I parted ways with them. I didn't fight with anybody or anything like that. I just disagreed with what they wanted me to do, and I wanted to do more, and they didn't want that anymore, so I left the club. That's the reason why I left. And I moved on to another club who's basically give me a fresh, clean slate to work away, and where I am right now, I'm happy. I still have friends at Bangor Football Club, even players who play for the club. But some of the fans who have been insistent on literally giving me negativity and crap for, what, how many years now? And now it spreads out. I mean, people put our stuff on social media about my vlogs and stuff like that, and it all drops into a big vicious snowball where people jump on the bandwagon and say, oh, Matthew Moore's not looking after his children correctly, he's a benefit sponger, he's this, he's that, everything in his life's fake. One person even said that my family and children were like props in a fake movie on my YouTube channel. Seriously? I mean, do you have a life? Everything you see in our vlogs is us. People have met us in the street and talked. I talk to people exactly the same way that I talk to people in the vlog. You know, I remember I met a young lad. I actually met him there recently, getting in Bangor bus station. I can't remember his name now. But anyway, he knows who he is, and he watches my vlog. He actually met me in the street and took a picture with me, and he posted it all over the internet saying that he met me and stuff like that. Then I ran into him again there recently. We were going somewhere, I can't remember where it was, and I ran into him in the local bus station, and he was talking to me and shaking my hand and all. And I was getting on to him the same way I would get on to anybody else. And for you scumbags to go out there and say, oh, he's all fake, he's not this and that. Let me tell you something, guys. I could be the nicest guy in the world, but if you harm me and my family, I will tell you straight. I put it out on social media tonight openly that one of these individuals have a problem with me. If you've got a problem with me, guys, I've told this 100,000 times in the vlog. If you have a problem with me, come and talk to me. Do not go on social media and run your mouth off like a little troll, like a little bucket mouth, and say, oh, Matthew Moore's this, Matthew Moore. And then these people saying like, oh, he's playing the victim and this and that. Guys, I have taken screenshots to police. People have been prosecuted for the nasty stuff that they spread out about me on social media. I said this in the vlog before, when people were beating up my daughter because of this crap. Basically going around sending teenagers down to beat up my children because they think it's funny, and going around saying provocative things about me and my family, all these lies and stuff. But let me tell you something now, guys. I'm telling you this now on this podcast, that I will not tolerate this crap anymore. You can sit behind your keyboards and slobber all you want, but the bottom line is, all I can say to you is, I ain't going to fight with you. No. I'm not threatening you, not a chance. I'm just telling you, if you've got a problem, come and talk to me. Stop me in the street and say, Matthew, I don't like you because of your channel. I think you're fake. I think you're the... That's your opinion. But when you go online and you nitpick and spread the biggest pile of crap online about me, the line needs to be drawn. Trolls and bullies need to stop now. Because it just gets too much. And then one of the trolls come back tonight and said they didn't say anything at all. I have so many screenshots on my computer from the time that I worked at the football club down the road to where I am now, compared even when I worked at the radio station years ago, and anything at all. I have screenshots of all your tweets and your forum posts and all your stuff that you've posted online about me. Because it gets to the point now where the line needs to be drawn, and I've just had just about enough of it. And it's not you saying, oh, I've got to him now, it's pissed him off, no, blah, 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 and getting a reaction. No, it gets to the point where it doesn't bother me, but when you get really serious and you start posting severe, nasty stuff, then something needs to be said. You know why? Because a lot of you out there have got no balls, no backbone, and you think you're funny. And it now stops. Because if it doesn't stop, there's a little thing called police, solicitors, courts, and your IP address being tracked. That's all I can say, because what I've been talking about on Twitter about tonight is time is now up. It now ends. There's people out there who are victims of cyberbullying, who end up taking their own life. People who end up with depression. People end up really severely ill because of this. You know, it just gets to the stage now where it affects my children sometimes. Well, it has affected my children because my daughter was bullied. Severely bullied, and she's had to move schools because of it. Because of these little trolls and adults sending children down to beat up my children. Because they think it's funny. Oh, let's get to him this way. Let's send somebody down and beat up his daughter. Don't think so. I see it all the time on social media. People taking their own life. People end up depression. People, you know, just so... Cyberbullying's horrendous. You know, and people say, like, you know, Matthew Moore out there, he's a fake. He's this, he's that. He's not telling the truth. He's all show for his vlogs, blah, blah, blah. As I said 100 times, guys, and I put it on Twitter tonight. If you don't like my vlogs, go away and leave us alone. I don't swear that often on my channel, because I think it's a family-friendly show. But all I can say is, if you don't like my channel, if you don't like me, you don't like my family, you don't like what I put out content-wise regarding football or anything else that I do, like for example my YouTube channel or anything else, do me one favour. Off and leave me and my family alone. And that's all I gotta say about it, because cyberbullies are cards. They sit behind keyboards and ruin people's lives, and you're not going to ruin our lives, because we are going to continue making videos whether you like it or not. Anyway, moving away from that, God, I feel better after getting that off my chest. So I'm going to go here now and answer some of your emails. So let's take a look at some of your emails from this week. And before I go to any of your emails this week, guys, all I can say is anybody out there who's been affected by cyberbullying or any types of bullying whatsoever, and you're afraid to speak up about it, you know, certainly please open your mouth and speak, because at the end of the day, there's people out there who can help you, and there's services out there that can help you as well. And if a lot of people have been contacting me about cyberbullying and the way they were bullied and stuff like that there, all I can say is, guys, that, you know, at the end of the day, if you're being bullied, speak out and speak up. You know, me personally, when I was a young lad growing up, I was bullied at school a lot, really severe bullied, and back then there wasn't enough like options out there for you to speak up and stuff like that back then, but there is now. All I can say is, in closing, if you are a victim of bullying, you can contact people out there, the services out there you can contact to get help and support with bullying, or also if you have any friends, please, or family, speak up and don't be afraid, because at the end of the day, you know, bullies are cards. They're cards, and bullying should not be allowed in this world, because at the end of the day, everybody should be living their life the way they want to live their life, do what they want to do, and if they have something they want to do in their life, they shouldn't let bullies stand in their way and stop them from like living their dreams or doing things that they want to do, because at the end of the day, bullies are cards, guys. Anyway, moving on to the emails here. I've got one here from Peter. says, congratulations, Matthew, on being part of the Sky Sports advert. Absolutely loves it. He says, I saw your video yesterday with Lewis doing the work in the back garden. Loved it. Lewis is a wee character and love him so much. Keep up the great vlogs, Matthew, and hopefully one day I get to meet you. That's Peter. Peter, thank you very much for the email. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot. Yeah, thanks for the Sky Sports thing. Yeah, Lewis is a character, no question about it, because you see him on the vlogs every day. He's just, what can I say? At the moment, he's kind of like, everywhere I go, he's there. You know, he's like my sidekick. So he is, and yes, obviously Brooke's a little bit older. She's up doing her own thing now, but Lewis is like my wee sidekick at the minute, and everywhere I go, he seems to be with me. So I'll be lost without him. So that's pretty much it. So Peter, thank you very much for your email. I really do appreciate it. I got one here from John. Says, Matthew, looking forward to the Liverpool vlogs. I'm a Manchester United fan, but still watch your videos. No problem, John. Thank you very much for that. He also says, loves videos, and look forward to seeing them at Liverpool next time you're over there. John, thank you very much for that. I do appreciate it. Even though you're a Manchester United fan. You know, I've been still wanting to speak to a United fan, but you know, I can't really seem to find one since that defeat the other night, or we beat you 4-1 the other night. Can't seem to. I'm looking for one. Get it? I'm looking for one, but I can't seem to find one to talk to. Yeah, but thanks for your email anyway, and come on the pool this season. I got one more here from a girl called, let's have a look, what's her name? Oh, bottom of the email there in front of me, Claire. Claire said she loves the girls in the videos and the girls who do makeup tutorials in the video, and she'll love the video. Oh no, she'll love the video whenever Brooke put my makeup on, and she'll ask for Andrew to put makeup on me. Really? Me to put makeup on? No, not a chance. I'm not even going to tell her now. You sent that email because she'll probably do it for badness to wind me up. Not a mission. A couple of you guys have been actually sending me messages on Twitter and stuff as well, asking me to do like a live reaction video where like I watch funny stuff on YouTube and react to it. So I think I might actually do that, because I was saying to Lewis about that actually this morning when we were out, and Lewis said, Dad, that'd be really cool, sitting watching stupid stuff on YouTube. And people are asking me to do this other thing at the minute where, I can't even remember the name of it now, where these people are getting out of cars and dancing down the side of cars, you know, and dancing whatever. And it's like, why would I want to do that? I haven't even got a car at the minute. And then Brooke said to me the other day, she goes, Dad, but you could get Granda to drive it, the car, and you could jump out. It's like, really? You think your Granda's going to let me jump out of his car? And no. Unbelievable. It's some song that people are getting out of their car and they're like jumping about, and I don't know what they're doing. It's just, I really don't know. It's just madness. So it is. A couple of you guys have actually emailed me, asked you last week to send me an email about asking me to do maybe more than one podcast a week. One where obviously like now just a normal podcast to talk to you about the vlogs and talk about other things that are going on in the world and stuff, but then doing a podcast where I can give my honest opinion on things and talk about more serious matter, pick out subjects, proper subjects, and talk about stuff, and obviously give my honest opinion, where there could be sometimes a little bit of explicit language and whatnot. And some of you have actually asked me to do it because they want to hear my views on different things, and some of you have actually been asking me what's my view on Love Island, and I'm glad that it's finished. To be quite honest with you, I watched Love Island for about 2 minutes and I wanted to pull my eyeballs out of my head, because I really can't stand that type of program. And saying that there, I was talking to Mum the other day and she was saying about Big Brother coming back. So I haven't watched Big Brother in a long time, so may even try and give Big Brother a watch this year, but apparently it's turned into kind of like a Love Island type thing with all these airheads coming in and people who are just like morons, should we say. But I don't know. I couldn't watch Love Island. I would rather tie breeze blocks around my feet and jump off the Belfast lock and jump in and like try and survive. But no, I couldn't watch Love Island. It was just so cringeworthy. But I know a lot of people who religiously watch it and love it and just can't get enough of it, and I can't watch it. I'm sorry. But yeah, there you go. But yeah, another thing as well, guys, before I want to go as well, for you hockey fans out there here in Northern Ireland, the Belfast Giants is coming back very soon. I know I met a lot of yous at the Giants games last year. Lewis and I are going up tomorrow night after they do the kit lunch with the Welders to pick up our season tickets, and they've got 2 friendly games coming up in August, and then the season begins in September. Again, Lewis and I are so excited about it. The Giants season starting again. The season tickets were picked up. We've paid most of them off now. But if you haven't got your season tickets for the Giants, guys, get them. If you are a hockey fan, or even go along to a couple of games this year, go along, because the Belfast Giants night is really, really cool. And I've met a lot of viewers there. And I actually got some more viewers who didn't even know we existed because we'd done some vlogs at the games. And we've met new people and all there because of the vlogs and stuff. Big shout out to Lisa and Emma, who are good friends of ours now. They take Brooke along to some concerts as well. I'm actually going to see the Vamps next year in May. They took Brooke to see the Vamps there a few months ago as well. So big shout out to Lisa and Emma, who became very good friends of ours, because obviously they watched us on YouTube, and then they got to know us via YouTube. Emma started contacting me and saying she watched the vlogs and stuff, and then I met her at one of the games one night, and ever since that we just clicked, and we're talking all the time now, and we go up and sit where she sits. And Emma's a great girl. Lisa's a good, I like Lisa, she's good fun. And Simone as well, met a girl called Simone too as well. Great people. And also the guys from the Boomerang Corner, the supporters club, great people. So I'm looking forward to the new season starting and getting to see all the folks back up there again. But most importantly, Lewis is looking forward to getting a hamburger up there, because the triple burgers last year were just unbelievable. So they were. And I'm hoping the SSE still sells them, because if not, Lewis will be very disappointed. Once again, guys, you want to get in touch with the podcast for anything at all, you can contact me by email, MatthewMurrayYouTube at mail.uk. Also on Twitter, or on the tweet machine, you can tweet me at MurrayOfficial81. Also, you can contact me, or you can follow me on Instagram, and I obviously reply to some comments on my Instagram post, Matthew Murray Official page. Send me a follow request there. No fake accounts, by the way. Any fake accounts will not be accepted, or any accounts that look dodgy will not be accepted. And also on Facebook, if you search Matthew Murray YouTube, you'll find me on there as well. Guys, that's going to bring us to the end of this week's podcast. Sorry for the big rant about the bullies and stuff like that, guys, but I thought I would just bring this matter up because I'm sick and tired of cyber bullies and stuff. And to be honest with you, I know I did say in the vlog I wouldn't speak about it anymore, but just this week alone, a lot of these trolls have been sort of like trying to get a little bit too annoying, and I think I'm going to put this matter to bed now, because at the end of the day, all they are is cards. But anyway, guys, yes, thank you so much for all your support out there regarding the vlogs. You know, we're at what, 3,200 and something subscribers, I think, as well, last time I checked. We're at 1 million and I think it's 20,000 views, which is just absolutely insane. Couldn't ask for any more of that, guys. You know, when the videos or the support we get from them are just phenomenal. I appreciate it so much. And obviously the podcast as well. And again, guys, iTunes, I got an email back from them today, actually, believe it or not, saying that there's a whole backlog of new podcasts trying to be put in. In other words, they're basically putting celebrity podcasts in front of us little wee people. So hopefully they'll have it sorted out by next week. It's still available on SoundCloud and here on YouTube. If you're watching it here on YouTube, smack the like button, hit subscribe as well, guys. And on SoundCloud, if you're listening to us, please subscribe to the channel as well. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get out of here for another week. So I will see you in the vlog tomorrow. Stay tuned for today's vlog coming up shortly after this podcast. And also, stay tuned for the vlogs coming up over the weekend. And most importantly, we'll be podcasting next Wednesday from Liverpool on my brand new laptop, which I can't wait to get my hands on, guys. So, guys, once again, thank you so much for your support. We appreciate you all. We love you all. And we shall see you all back here next week for another podcast here on the Matthew Murray Podcast.